Hello, my name is Darren, and this is my story. Okay, so where to begin? If I began with my upbringing, it really is a Billy Elliot upbringing. So I was a ballet dancer at the youngest age, so it's all jazz hands for Jesus. In Barnsley in 1985, now it was not the done thing to be a ballet dancer running around Barnsley in 1985 because we had the miners' strike, etc. But in that, there was a God consciousness. But I remember just driving up the M62 just outside Halifax. And there's a beautiful hill outside of, just as you pass that, and it's a cricket ground, and they used to put a cross. And my mind went to the cross. And as my mind went to the cross, it was like God got in my car. And I just broke down, and I just wept. And I felt God really say into my heart, if you want what I've got for you, you'll come now. But there was a real urgency. And I remember just crying, and everything was so pants. Can I say that? It was pants. And I said, God, I'm coming. And from that moment, my life changed. Following my road to Damascus, just outside Halifax, I got involved with my local AOG church, Father's House in Rotherham, in Wath. And we went on mission. And one of the guys I met on mission was Barry Woodward, and awesome guy. And I was kind of in awe of this guy because he could like sum up the gospel in like 2 seconds and leave you with your mouth on the floor going, oh, how did he do that? So, you know, we had to share a bed as well in Coimbatore. But what happens in India stays in India. But he was amazing, and it was just lovely to get alongside someone. And he had such a passion for the gospel. And I just felt called to Cliff. I remember walking into lecture room 2. I don't know if it was that one with all the pictures of the past principals. And you stand in the middle of that room. And it's kind of that moment is like, now it's over to you. It's as if their eyes were fixed on you. And you got that sense of they are passing on the baton. They've had their ministry. They've had their turn. And for me, it was all about the spirituality at Cliff. Okay, I left school with a GCSE in drama and a cycling proficiency certificate. That's it. So I wasn't that academic. But it wasn't ever about academics for me at Cliff. It was all about spirituality. God had called me there. And so my expectations of the spiritual side of Cliff were huge. And there was a cohort of us. And I just remember getting up really early in the morning before lectures, before breakfast. And there'd be about 8 of us praying in that rose garden, just wanting God's will to play out, God's purposes. And you see, at Cliff, for me, there was such a heritage of spirituality that we were tapping into, and we wanted to be part of that spiritual heritage at Cliff. And so for me, that kind of mantle that Cliff put on your shoulders, that we still carry. Even today, dressed in this, we're carrying that mantle that so many who have gone before us have placed on our shoulders. And now it's like those pictures in that library, it's over to us. We have the baton. We have to make the difference. How does a ballet dancer from Barnsley end up as an army commando trained, can I just add that, padre in the British Army? God. I would never have envisaged being an army padre here with 29 Commando at the Royal Citadel in Plymouth. But here, as a chaplain, it's all about mission. It's all about mission. Cliff was all about evangelism and mission. So everything that I learned at Cliff just prepared the way, just ploughed the field for me and prepared me as a minister of the gospel to come here and just get alongside people. The gospel's all about people. Mission is all about people. Being a chaplain is all about people. It's about incarnating. It's about that paraclete ministry, coming alongside, walking alongside, being with them. And the incredible experiences that I've had, I've deployed to Sierra Leone as part of the Ebola response, holding a man's hand as he was dying of Ebola. How does that happen? And just ministering Christ in that moment is just immense. And coming alongside the soldiers here, baptizing, and a few weeks ago, right there, I led a soldier to Christ. He got on his knees
and said, I want to receive Jesus into my heart and life. And that guy, my goodness, the Lord just took him. He just absolutely just gave over to Jesus. I mean, that is what it's about. It's not about anything else. It's about people. It's about their connection to God. However you understand that, however God enables that to happen. It's about that connection. God is passionate about people. He wants people. And that's what chaplaincy is.